I just took a cold shower. Now, for you guys that's new to this cold shower thing, I know in my last video, I did say, just step into it and just put your whole body into it and put your, head into it as well. But guys, I just took a cold shower. Now, I forgot my experiences when I was taking a cold shower the first time when I was taking them, months back. You can't just put your whole body into it when you take a cold shower, because I tried that, and when that shower was on cold just then, and I put my, my whole body into it and my head into it, and, I let it just drain down my body and my head was down, I realized that I couldn't control my breathing. I was breathing really, really hard because the water was so cold, and I backed up. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Let me try this again. Why am I, breathing so hard? So I went back in, I did it again, and it was hard for me to control my breathing. Like, I was breathing extremely hard. So guys, when you take a cold shower, that other video when I said you just gotta just dive in and put your whole body into it, guys, don't do it like that. I was wrong on that. It was just a learning experience. I was wrong on that. You guys, once you take that cold shower, the best thing for you to do is to just put your body into it, but leave your head up out of it. So when you put your body into it and leave your head up out of it and look up and breathe, you can control your breathing a lot better. You can breathe a lot more, You won't be breathing hard, because once you, look down and put your head into it and your body into it, what's going to happen is you're going to start to breathe really, really hard. You're not going to be able to control your breathing. Guys, it's a process when it comes out of this cold shower. And then once you put your head into it, leave your body out of it and just put your head into it. You know what I'm saying? But guys, do not put your whole body into the cold shower. Because like I said, I just took a cold shower. And when I first put my whole head into it and my body at the same time, and I'm looking down, letting the water drain on my head and my body, I started breathing extremely hard. It's like I couldn't control that. I had to step back. Because, I'm looking up. I'm looking down, excuse me. And I couldn't control my breathing. And plus, I had my whole body into it. The water is really, that water was, it was pretty cold. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty cold, guys. So, my fault on that when it comes down to a cold shower. Because I know some teenage boys are probably watching me right now, and you probably did what I told you to do. Just put, your whole head into it and your whole body into it. And once you do that, put your whole head and your whole body into it, and you looking down, you're not gonna be able to control your breathing. You're gonna step back because you're gonna be breathing so hard. But I would suggest for you to do to control your breathing so you won't be breathing so hard is put just your body into it at first. Just your body. Not your whole body. When I say put your body into it, not your head. Leave your head up out of it. Just put, the front of your body into it and look up. And as you looking up, breathe. You can control your breathing a lot more when you look up and just put your body into it, not your head. Leave your head up out of it. Just put your body into it. You can control your breathing a lot more. Even when you turn around and put your back into the cold shower, make sure you look up and breathe. Because once you look down and you put your whole body into it and you just letting the water run down on your head and your whole body, you're going to be breathing like, that's how you're going to be breathing. Guys, this is the truth. This is not going to happen for a lot of, for every guy. I'm not going to say a lot of guys, for every guy. But for some guys, you might be able to put your whole body into it and, your head into it and look down and breathe properly. But I'm telling you, the colder that water is, you're going to have to switch up the method, But I'm telling you guys from experience, I just experienced it, guys. I just took my cold shower. And man, when I took that cold shower, I feel a lot better. It's just the fact that you know, when I put my whole body into it, my whole head and everything into it, I could not control my breathing because the water was so cold. You know, I was just breathing extremely hard. I couldn't control it. So guys, me correcting myself and holding myself accountable, so you guys won't go through this when you take the cold shower on semen retention, make sure you just put your body into it first, you know, just your body, and leave your head up out of it and look up and breathe. I'm telling you, you're gonna be able to control your breathing. Because if you put your, you know, your body into it, your whole body and your head into it, and you looking down, you're gonna be breathing extremely hard because that water is just, you know, it's too cold. So guys, make sure, you know, because I don't want you guys to, you know, damage yourself. You know, I don't want you guys having, you know, you can't even breathe and you think this is how you're supposed to cold shower, and then you wonder like, why am I breathing so hard? I thought this is what Coleman told me, you know, to put my whole self into it. You know, why am I breathing so hard? I can't do it. You can't do it because what I said in that other video was incorrect. And now I'm correcting myself. So for you teenage guys that's watching me, you know, and you adult guys that's watching me, you know, this is the video to correct myself and hold myself accountable. Do not put your whole body into it. Do not step all the way into it. You know, because once you put your head into it and your whole body into it, you're going to be breathing extremely hard. You're not going to be able to control your breathing because the water going to be so cold. But if you just put your body into it and leave your head up out of it, out of the shower, and you looking up and you breathing, you can control your breathing a lot more. You can breathe, you know, with normalcy. You can breathe at the level that you normally breathe. Because guys, you know, it was an experience, you know, because I haven't took a cold shower for, you know, for a few months. So, you know, I'm here to correct myself and teach you guys how to really take a cold shower. Because most people, they will say the same thing I said in my last video. You know, just take a cold shower. They're not going to tell you that if the water is cold and, you know, if you put your whole body into it and your head into it and you breathing really hard just to stay in it. No, that's not how you take a cold shower. That's not how you adjust your body to the cold shower, to the coldness. You know, just put your body into it, leave your head out, and look up. If the water is cold, look up and keep your head up out of it. Just have the front of your body, you know, have the water running down on the front of your body, the shower. But leave your head up out of it and look up and breathe. And you'll be able to breathe a lot better like that. You know, because that experience that I just had, you know, I didn't understand, you know, I was like, wow, why am I breathing so hard? It's because, you know, I just started back taking a cold shower, and plus two, the shower was extremely cold. So, you know, I had to take it, you know, in a different method. I had to use a different method. And when the water is really cold, because some of you guys, y'all might not take a cold shower because you know, you don't really know how to take a cold shower because it be so cold. You be wondering like, man, when I get in the cold shower, bro, I can't control my breathing. I can't take it because you're doing it the wrong way. You're using the wrong method. You putting your whole body into it and your head into it, and as it's draining on your head and your body, you just can't even breathe. You breathing like, you can't even breathe like that. So that's not how you're supposed to take it. So use that method. If the water is really cold, just let it, you know, let the shower run on the front of your body and leave your head up out of it and keep your head up and breathe. And you'll be able to breathe a lot, you know, with complete normalcy, how you normally breathe. You know, even like I said, don't forget, even when you do your back, let the shower run on your back. No, keep your head up when the shower's running on your back and breathe. But leave your head up out of it. Leave your head up out of it. And just breathe. You'll be able to breathe really, you know, with normalcy. Like the normal way that you normally breathe. But guys, I'm just here to just correct myself, man. You know, I don't want you guys to, you know, lose your breath or, you know, almost have a, you know, almost about to die in the cold shower because, you know, I told you something that was incorrect.